Okay, I'm not here to defend William Lane Craig. Uh, well, maybe I am, but I would be a poor person to do that. I can understand many people who listen to philosophy and think it's just, as Mir mentioned one time, it's mental masturbation. So I think people have to come to an understanding is philosophy makes a point or it doesn't. And just because William Lane Craig seems to be going so deep into many of his explanations and that we, us or you, do not understand it, doesn't mean that it's bullshit or he's a liar. I mean, first I would ask the question, do you really think he's a dishonest person? I don't understand a lot of what he says. I may not even agree with it. But in the video in reference, he was using the Bayesian probability formulas. They're legitimate formulas that are used for probabilities. And if I may read, it states that the Bayesian probabilities can be assigned to any statement whatsoever, even when no random process is involved, as a way to represent its subjective plausibility or the degree to which the statement is supported by the available evidence. And it goes on and on and on. You can look it up. But I get the impression you think it was bullshit because you don't understand it. And it was a legitimate form of figuring probabilities. I mean, if you don't agree with it, that's okay. But to condemn him for using it, I think is not right. I mean, he's making a defense of his faith, and you can agree or disagree, but to call him a liar and full of bullshit, I just don't think he deserves that. He's very smart, and my personal impression is that he's an honest person. Is he misguided? That could be. But he's done a lot of studying, has a lot of degrees, and I think some people don't like philosophy because maybe it does have a point and they don't like the point. But I would ask that if you would have specifics, what specifically was wrong with his argument? That's kind of what I'd like to know. And I really, when I was listened to it twice, I didn't understand it at all. But I looked it up, and it's a legitimate form of figuring a probability. And another question, well, I have two questions I'd like to finish up with here. First off, can we agree that there is no empirical evidence to support the existence of God, the Creator? And I don't know how to word this because I'm sure I'm wording it wrong. But the other side, what happened before the Big Bang? Who started the Big Bang? Singularities, multi-universes, the Big Bounce. The opposite side of what a creationist will believe. You know, I don't know how you want to say it. I know Herb says time always was, always is. I don't know about that. But whatever the case, I don't believe that that's empirically proven either. You know, if someone could define for me the big debate, God the Creator, I think we can all know what that is, and whatever the other side is. Evolution's fine. I believe in some form of evolution. I'm not talking about evolution. I'm talking before the Big Bang. So there's that question that it cannot be empirically proven on either side. I think that's true. So we all have to use our philosophy and our science and whatever we have to make our point. Second question is, do you think philosophy is just a bunch of bullshit? I mean, I could understand if you said yes. It does sound like masturbation of the mind. It's interesting, and like the Coulomb cosmological argument, I know a lot of people say that's a bunch of baloney, but you know, it seems to make some sense. You know, makes you think. But I guess that's my question. Do you not like the philosophical arguments about anything, or do you just kind of don't like William Lane Craig? Which I guess is yes. And I'm not saying he's my savior or anything, but I find it interesting to listen to these mental masturbators as they go head to head. But in many of the debates I've heard him in, I've never heard anybody accuse him as being a liar or as twisting anything. I'm wondering why that has not come out, or somebody has not pinned him down, that he's just totally incorrect in what he's saying. They seem to go off on another tangent. I don't know. You know, it's a good debate. It's fun. Just had to throw in my 2 cents here, because I would like to know, is philosophy a waste of effort? Is it a wasted effort? Or are there just prejudices against it? Okay, thanks.